Shock jock Kyle Sandilands' attack on a female journalist has come back to bite him. He's been found guilty of breaching the broadcasting code. The communications watchdog says his tirade was derogatory and unacceptable and has threatened to pull his Sydney radio station 2Day FM off the air.
What's Mick Jagger like sexually?
Kyle's big new TV show, Night with the Stars. News Limited journalist Alison Stevenson called it awkward. Sandilands called her
some fat slag on Telegraph website. You haven't got that much titty to be having that low cut of blouse. Change your image, girl, and watch your mouth, or I will hunt you down.
The communications watchdog says Sandilands breach decency standards.
It had attitude and it had some menacing words in it, and it was an unacceptable one.
If Sandilands, who's currently in LA, is again demeaning to women or girls, the station could lose its licence.
The licence condition to us seems to be pretty unclear as to what we would find acceptable and unacceptable.
Alison Stevenson's boss at news.com doubts if Kyle will pay any attention to the regulator's decision.
We're dealing with a bloke who I think the other week said that he hadn't read a book since year 8 or words to that effect, so we're not really dealing with a Mensa graduate.
This isn't the first time the radio show has been in trouble. In July 2009, Kyle and Jackie were pulled off air for 2 weeks for a lie detector stunt involving an alleged teenage rape victim. A few months later, he was suspended after suggesting comedian Magda Zabansky could lose more weight in a concentration camp. Several big sponsors have deserted Kyle. Our listeners following in the latest ratings survey, his breakfast show dropped 0.5%, the second drop this year. His show is still #1, but Kyle must be starting to ask, is the rot starting to set in?
Get rid of him. He's got to go. He's not providing anything incremental to the radio station anymore.
Mark Burrows, 9 News.